Ah, all right. So, good evening, everybody. Number 4 now of this little vlog project. Um, and this one's going a little later than it usually is because, today has been today has been pretty busy, really. I've been writing off the wazoo all day. Plus I had to help move a crib for my newborn cousin. Uh, yep, I had to help move a crib today, and I've been doing a ton of writing for school, which has been, you know, it's school. It happens. That's life. That's for the moment, at least. Then again, in 2 more months, be I will be entering the rest of my life, which is scary to say the least. So, yeah. So I've been writing today a lot for school. I've got this big to-do list, giant to-do list, technical for technical writing, technical editing. I was able to work a little bit on this new piece that I'm working on involving endosymbiotic theory and the research of Lynn Margulis, the recently deceased Dr. Lynn Margulis. And, you know, I have a lot more to do tomorrow. So, not a whole lot of really big news. Don't forget that the Haunted Traveler is available now. You can order your print or PDF copy for free from Weasel Press, and it's not going to be free for much longer. He's only making this one free because it's dang if my to-do list is not. There we go. He's only making this one for free because it's the first issue, and he's expecting a really big turnout for this. And if it does have a big turnout, if there are a lot of orders, then Weasel is going to make the next issue of the Haunted Traveler. You have to pay for that. Don't know if he's ever going to don't know if he's gonna pay the writers yet, but I was talking to him yesterday, and because I've been weighing the possibility of doing of freelancing, of doing freelance proofreading, and and I talked to Weasel about it, and I asked him, well, do you have a staff right now, or do you just do everything by yourself? And he's like, well, yes, we have some people who work for us, but it's all volunteer time. They do what they can when they can. We don't really have a staff yet. But he says that he's looking into claiming nonprofit status with the IRS. So that way for the next issues of Haunted Traveler, Vagabonds, and any novels that he's gonna do, because he's released his first novel under Weasel Press, and he's going to try to claim nonprofit status, which basically means that any expenses that go into the business, which in this case means like paying the writers, paying the printer, paying the printer, paying members of the staff, and also things like promotion and anything else that goes into running a press, the government will pay him back for all of that on his taxes. So yeah, he's gonna try to do that, and if it works out, then he's like, well, we can talk about hiring you on. So so yeah, got that to look forward to. That's Lace. Um, and I'm still looking at joining the Peace Corps. I have to do the application all over again because they have this really stupid policy of, oh, if you don't go onto your account for at least 2 months, then we're gonna get rid of your entire application. So it's like, oh my, yeah, that's really stupid. But they probably get so many applications all the time and so many names in their database, and you can and yeah, they probably need all the space they can get, try to save money. So no, if I'm just going to apply after I graduate, and take care of and do that. During the waiting period, I'll freelance and write and maybe do an internship or something in preparation, because there's no way in hell that I'm going to stay at Chick-fil-A after I graduate. There's no chance. It's not going to happen. I mean, I've been at that fucking hellhole for 6 years now, and I've been tired of it for 4. And the only reason I stayed there is because I'm a college student, there's nothing better, and they were willing to work with me on my schedule. Which, especially in the suburbs like this, you're not going to find a lot of businesses that are willing to do that. Like in the suburbs of Dallas and Fort Worth, there's no colleges here. I mean, there's a community college, but there's no major universities here. And business leaders, they see college student on application. It's like, oh, well, he or she is going to be asking for a lot of money and very limited hours. So why bother? We could just hire this 16-year-old who will do it for minimum wage and without complaints. So, I don't like Chick-fil-A. I haven't liked it for a long time, but they've been fair to me as a worker. They've been fair to me. And I'm not going to begrudge them that, even if they hate gay people. So, yeah, I'm trying to, think of ways to keep the vlog fresh. I may do a reading every so often, from one of my pieces, or from one of the pieces that I've already had published, or maybe even sneak peek onto a few things that I've already been that I'm working on currently, or with people who I'm currently reading right now. Like, currently I'm in the process of reading Thomas Ligotti, which you would know if you've been watching this, and Ligotti is awesome, and everybody deserves to recognize him. Of course, I highly doubt he will want me to read his full stories on the internet, but I mean, I don't even know if Ligotti even goes on YouTube. Who knows? That's interesting. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna end it here, because there's not a whole lot to say, and you don't want to hear me whining and bitching about, how sucky my life is. But, Good night, everybody.